Hello. It's now 10:26 a.m. in the morning. My left side has been like a painful burning feeling ever since last night, all night long. I don't know which organs on my left side of my stomach has been like having like a painful burning kind of feel. And due to the sleep deprivation, my legs are extremely swollen. They're swollen really bad, so bad that, sometimes when my legs are swollen from the sleep deprivation, um, sometimes it would be difficult for for me to even take off my pants. And other times I can see the fluid or liquid trying to come out of my legs. Now, I wanted to cry earlier this morning. There was a homeless man in a wheelchair. Well, he was outside of his wheelchair and on the floor close to Canal Street. And his legs like he had his left leg amputated, and the right leg, it reminded me of my legs. And he had like fluid and blood coming out of his swollen right leg. I mean, it made me want to cry, and it made me think of myself. Like, I hope I don't get that bad. So the my sleep was spotty last night. You know, but between 2 and I think 5 o'clock this morning, oh no, I think between 2 and 6 o'clock this morning, I was wide awake and couldn't sleep. But off and on, I was able to get a little sleep here and there. But dang, when I woke up finally, it was 7:33 this morning, and I had to use the bathroom really bad. And maybe the gang stalking network woke me up precisely at that time, you know. And then I they woke me up precisely at that time. And then I had to use the bathroom really bad, and thankfully I didn't pee on myself, or they didn't force urinate. Excuse me, they make my nose itch. They didn't force urinate me on myself, because when they force urinate me, like if I have to use the bathroom, of course normally you would have control, but when they do the forced urination, it's like they strategically watching. They're strategic with watching, because it's always precisely after I close the door behind myself when they do the forced urination. After I close the bathroom door behind myself, and just before I can undo my pants or raise my dress up or something like that, that's when everything comes out forcefully before I can even pull my undies down or anything like that, you know. So I never wanted to be like this. Certain other targeted individuals, some of them, I guess they're too humiliated or too embarrassed. They don't maybe don't have the guts to talk about, the forced urination or forced diarrhea, or you know I don't see a whole lot of targeted individuals talking about sleep deprivation also. So the gang stalking network. See, narcissistic abuse and gang stalking and witchcraft, they all go hand in hand. And, you know, if I was a fake TI, I mean, I have proof that the gang stalkers are seeking after my soul. So I still have my soul and I'm still uncorrupted. You know, from what it looks like, I still, because I have to have my soul in order for them to be after it, right? So thankfully, you know, I was able to get some help this morning. But you know, those ladies acted shady at that cafe little thing, where I could have gotten me a breakfast burrito for $4, but they try to act shady and be unsanitary and do dirty stuff and perp me, and then they got shocked when I left. So I just went without breakfast this morning. You know, in the gang stalking network, you know, they falsely call me fat and greedy because my twin sister told them this is what triggers Candy. And so, when she's bigger than me and had been so for quite a few years. And so, well, you know, they applaud and praise everything she does and says, while they shun everything I do or say. And so they think that I shouldn't be allowed to eat 3 meals a day, or I shouldn't be entitled to 3 meals a day. And they think that, I mean, they think I shouldn't be able to eat 3 meals a day. And then, you know, they think I'm not starving hard enough, or I'm not suffering hard enough, when they strip me of every doggone thing and trying to get. Yesterday I almost gave up the battle, and I was crying. I mean, well, I'm not going to say I almost gave up because I didn't take any action, but I almost wanted to give up the battle. You know, I mean, they just won't leave me alone. And it's unfair for a complete stranger online who remains anonymous and who presents false identities to tell me that he thinks he owns me. And so after the sex trafficker, the fake Darnell Williams perp, falsely reported my TikTok and got it wrongfully banned, and after I got it reinstated, I didn't get to mention this in the previous video, he had came back on another fake TikTok account and called it Candy Fraud Prix. My name is Candy Grand Prix. And then he made a fake account saying, "We are watching you." And so the online, and guess what? My twin sister pretends that she doesn't know about gang stalking, but she teams up with the sex trafficking perps. And one time she tried to lie and say gang stalking is not real and I'm just schizophrenic. But then she pretends that she's the one that's targeted. And then the fake TIs and regular perps, they try to lie and say that she's the true chosen one. Or, you know, so I don't want any approval from the gang stalkers. I just want to be left alone. You know, but I'm seeking support from real TIs, and even if you're not targeted, like any Christians or something like that, you know, that's not narcissistic. So, I mean, I got some more videos to put up on YouTube, but I haven't put them up yet. But I guess I'll try to go eat lunch now. Thanks for listening.